I've been on my grind. Only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron. We can take it down, and you can stick it now. No broski out of there, say I've been on my grind. Only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron.
Rarely are events like this caught on video. That's why you need to see these videos for yourself, or else you would never believe they were true. Number 11. A man becomes so distracted watching an oncoming train.
Did you all hear that? Come on now, where you at with yours? Oh. Okay. Oh, you nice. Let's get it. Oh, okay. Now you got that one. All right. Bow. Come on, girl. Where you at with yours? Oh, okay. Give me that $4.99. Stop. So look, forget everything you think you know about mobile games, because the most ambitious RPG projects of 2019 has just arrived, and it's about to change everything. The game I'm talking about, Raid Shadow Legends. So this is what the app actually looks like when you download it. So I just want to show y'all real quick. Right there. Looks exactly like that. And I'm telling y'all, the experience that you will have while playing this game is probably the same experience that you will have while playing on some of your biggest PC or console titles. And the best part, it's totally free. And you get to customize and collect hundreds of champions, bro. Oh, that's awesome. There's so many great things about this game that I actually really enjoy and I appreciate, like the constant content updates. And if you have questions or concerns or anything related to the game, right, there's a great and helpful community on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all of that. Check out those amazing graphics and details on those champions. And in Raid, you have the ability to personally customize and choose the artifacts and design a unique mastery build for each of them. What I love about this game is like it has a little bit for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like some people like collecting the characters, some people like the storyline, some people like the graphics, right? But me, I like it for the fighting. I like it for the combat, for the storyline, for the graphics, for all that, right? But that's just me. Personally, I think the game is dope. Awesome, right? It's a great game. But hey, don't take my word for it, right? With more than 300,000 reviews, Raid has almost a perfect score on the Play Store, bruh. Yo, that's awesome, and that's crazy. The game is growing super fast, and the highly anticipated new Faction Awards feature is now live. And there is a new, awesome rewards program for new players. Get a new daily login reward for the first 90 days in the game, man. You can find me in the game under the nick Gattor, Gattor. And if you're quick enough, you can join my clan. So what you waiting for? Go to the video description, click on the special links, and you will get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program to start your journey. Good luck. I'll see you there. Did you hear that? I don't know if you heard. I don't know if it picked up in the camera, but I heard a dun dun dun. It wasn't a part of the video. I didn't put no sound effect in there. The hell was that? You know what? That's none of my business.
That he doesn't notice the one coming from behind, and all his terrified wife can do is let out a surprised moan.
Oh my God!
In a way, she probably saved him. There is such
No, she didn't. She didn't do nothing. That little ass... Nobody heard that. And plus, I know nobody heard that because you're on a train tracks with trains. Trains are loud as hell. And you talking about some... Nobody heard that. He didn't hear that. Nobody heard that. God himself or somebody with Adidas within a 6-mile radius was like, Somebody about to get clucked up. Blood everywhere. Let me activate these bitches. And that's what moved him. Your did not do anything.
That had he turned around, he probably would have gotten clipped in the shoulder. This is the closest I've seen anyone come to getting splattered. He is so lucky that no side mirrors or other objects were sticking out. Number 10. When a fire fills a downtown Philadelphia apartment building with smoke, one of the residents living at the top climbs all 19 floors down by himself with nothing but his bare hands.
Hell no.
Thinking fast, he quickly devises a plan to climb down using the balcony columns for support. Firefighters and police have nothing to catch him with. If he falls, then the only assistance they can provide is by guiding him with flashlights and a giant spotlight. It does seem to help him find his way, but it could blind him as well. So they have to be careful to stay away.
Is that rain? Or is that like the video? Cause if it's rain, what is that? Cause I can't tell if that's rain or not. If that's rain, shit. If that's rain, oh my God. One slip up, it's a wrap, bruh. Like, you're done. Now, I mean, if he had on Adidas, you know, the 17,000s that has, like, that good-ass grip, you know, on any surface, no matter what, you know, snow, rain, sleet, you know, mud, sand, ice, gravel, pavement, concrete, anything, any surface, any, you know. Adidas 17,000's got the best grip ever. So, I mean, I just want to say that.
From his eyes. Eventually, he touches the sidewalk and is safe. When you look at this view from the bottom, it's hard to believe anyone would be brave enough to make it all the way down this building without chickening out halfway. But I guess when the alternative is potentially losing your life, you don't have much of a choice. Number 9. A man is pumping gas in Detroit when he notices a small spider crawling along his gas cap. So he takes a lighter and sets the poor bug aflame.
I need a word. Help, please. In the comment section, I need a word that's more offensive than saying dumbass. How you gonna light a fire at a gas station, let alone a pump? I need to like invent a word that's more, you know, more disrespectful or more harmful or more, you know, ruder or whatever than saying dumbass. Because I think dumbass is just like, you're more than a dumbass. Like, Jesus.
With everything else in sight, panic makes him remove the nozzle and unwittingly transform the pump into a flamethrower. Now the fire spreads across the ground as the burning gasoline pools outward. A massive burst of flames looks imminent until an emergency overhead system kicks in and douses the flames with a barrage of special chemicals, all because of a single spider. So next time you are fueling up at a busy gas station, Just remember that somebody like this person could be standing on the other side.
Don't say that.
Number 8.
Why would you say that?
I analyzed a video a while back of a barefoot man with white eyes who is able to keep up with a speeding car. Since then, new footage of the encounter has appeared, and this time he is in the streetlight for a better look, and you even get to hear him speak. In this bonus footage, he says he's going to end their lives as he charges towards them. His voice is full of anger.
You laughing?
He is sprinting as fast as humanly possible. I counted no less than 8 running steps in approximately 2 seconds here. Watch this part in slow motion and tell me if I'm right. Number 7. A YouTuber captures an apparition on his doorbell cam that somehow changes shape and color. First, it has an oversized white head with no face. Then it becomes see-through to the point where you can make out the bush behind it. And then it switches to a blinding white color without getting thinner. The whole time it somewhat resembles a human in height and gait, but how? Since this is the only footage of the apparition, we may never know. Number 6. A broken power line wraps itself around a traffic light in Manchester, New Jersey, and this utility worker has to safely retrieve it. He grabs the fallen end and whips it over with all of his might. The line dislodges after 3 tries, but unluckily for him, it lands directly in a pothole filled with water, and the current carries clear across the road.
Oh, damn!
The whole reason he doesn't drop lifelessly to the ground must be his yellow suit, which I assume is fully insulated to protect against high voltage electricity. He runs away as a spectacular light show darkens the sky above.
He hauled
The video
ass.
was taken from the dash cam of a Manchester police officer who was directing traffic away from the power line as a precaution against this very event. Number 5. A police chase in West Charlotte, North Carolina, changes from the federal highway to residential roads with a single right turn. Someone reported this Honda Civic as missing, and the group of teenagers inside are all suspects. They blow through numerous intersections and one-way streets until they come across their final obstacle, a slow-moving train carrying tons of scrap metal. It's like a scene out of a movie, and what happens next is something you need to see to believe.
The person who was driving this black Honda jumped out at a railroad track, run along the tracks, and now he has jumped onto this train.
Where is he going? There's a helicopter, I think, following him. Where the hell does he think he's going? He's on camera. What? Where are you? What? Just what? You're caught. Why do you keep running? Why do you keep running? You're caught. There's a helicopter just watching your every movement. What are you really doing? Are you just putting on a show now? Like, are you just playing games now, huh? You realize you're on TV? You just want to make it on World Star? Because you definitely made it on YouTube.
The driver is out in an instant. His friends open the door but then have second thoughts and surrender. Meanwhile, the leader does his best to keep up with the train. Running across the wooden tracks isn't easy, and a single false step could send him stumbling under its massive wheels as he reaches out for something to grab onto. He pulls himself up, but the only way he can stay on board is by wedging himself between 2 cars, with his arms and legs fully extended. The train is not going very fast or anything, but getting slowly crushed would be even worse when you think about it. It's a terrifying position to hold for any length of time, and as the train comes to a stop, he sprints into the woods, full of adrenaline but short on an actual plan.
But again, I expect you're going to see some police cars on the ground coming into this area very quickly to try to find this person who is here in the woods.
The police helicopter loses him for a bit in the dense tree line, so they set a perimeter around the neighborhood and eventually find him before the day is through. Number 4. A man is walking along a bridge when suddenly a train comes fast in the opposite direction. He has only moments to react and trips while turning. His stumble costs him valuable seconds, and the train is barreling down. It's pretty obvious he isn't going to make it, but here's the thing though.
What's that SpongeBob meme? Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'm telling you, I need a word that means more than a dumbass. Cause only people in movies and shows do stuff like that. Like you'll see a train, like you're running from a train, right? Or like you're running from something or somebody, right? And whatever you're running from is like going straight, right? Like it can't make a left, it can't zigzag, it can't do nothing, right? It just go straight or something. Or like that's it's like a tree falling, right? And it's falling in one direction. But I have to fart. I've been farting all day. Excuse me. But like instead of, say for instance you're running from a tree that's falling, right? I think most trees when they fall, they just fall like in one, in one jump, right? In one right? So instead of you I don't know, making a sharp left or a sharp right or zigzagging, you're falling on the same line. I mean, you're running on the same line as the tree that's falling on the same line. So you're not going nowhere. You're going to get hit by that tree unless you make a left or a right or you zigzag. Same thing with this, dumbass. Instead of you just, getting off the tracks, right? You stay on the tracks. I don't understand.
This video is real, and if you were like me, you were totally fooled up to this point. Yes, that is a real person, and yes, that is a real train, but it is actually two separate shots spliced together to create the illusion of one continuous scene. It's called superimposed editing, and if I didn't tell you, you would probably still continue to believe this video was real. I know I did. Number 3. A YouTuber called Douglas Cash stands at the entrance of these caves in the Bahamas. The stunning scenery grows less colorful and more claustrophobic as he takes a few hesitant steps inside. Soon he finds himself staring down a tunnel that looks barely large enough to support a human when a wild shriek fills his ears. Listen to this and tell me what it could possibly be,
I don't.
Animal or otherwise.
Well, I ain't going down yet, right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I barely heard that and I still jumped. That's crazy. It doesn't matter. You're still in the same space as that thing, whatever the hell that was that made that noise. I don't care what you say at this point. Talking about some, I don't know what he said, but he said something, talking about some, I'm not going down there, right? I don't care, bruh. You're still in the same room. That's like you being in the same house, right? As that thing that made that noise. And that thing that made the noise is probably what? In the master bedroom, right? And you're like, and it's like 4 levels to the house. And you're like on the first floor, but that thing that made that noise is on the 4th floor, but you still hear it as clear as day. You talking about some, I'm not going up there, right? Not on the 4th floor. Bruh, you're still in the same house. Meaning, you're still going to get clucked. No condom necessary.
It sounds about medium-sized, but vicious enough to tear your throat out if given the chance. Even Douglas doesn't seem to recognize the menacing noise and decides not to go any deeper. But since he did come all the way out to this area by foot to do some exploring, he decides to hang around the cave entrance for just a bit longer.
Wow.
After all, it's brighter here, and he doubts whatever he heard is going to come out of the darkness. He explores for another 2 minutes or so, studying the natural rock formations and whatnot, and then decides to call it a day. But unknown to him, looking back at him from the darkness are two glowing eyes that quickly disappear, and if you listen closely, you can hear some kind of chittering language that could indicate a certain level of intelligence.
They plotting on this. They plotting on him.
Number 2. This neighborhood in Land O'Lakes, Florida,
What the hell?
was built on shaky ground, and now the earth is reclaiming the houses as its own. Within the course of 9 hours, this house is completely snapped in half and sinking into a swell of groundwater so deep that it engulfs a palm tree with ease.
How about y'all back up and get the hell out of there before y'all end up in that thing?
Hours later, the sinkhole has easily quadrupled in size and is busy dismantling a second house. There is nothing that can be done as the foundation is ripped away.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all still recording, huh?
Here you can see how close this third pink house comes to being lost in the abyss. Only a small strip of land protects its corner from going under, but somehow it holds firm and the family is able to recover their belongings. Sadly, all of the remaining houses had to be condemned because even though they were spared this time, the sinkhole could randomly widen at any minute. It's a terrible situation, but perhaps most terrifying is that moments before their eventual collapse, you would never suspect that anything was wrong. All of the houses look structurally sound in these photos taken months prior. The yards and driveways look level, the telephone poles stand straight up without leaning, and the roads likewise look smooth and have little cracks. In other words, exactly like your neighborhood probably looks right now. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope...
That's kind of scary if you think about it. So you telling me, at any point, no matter where you are, you can be caught in a sinkhole? That's crazy.
Thank you for your support. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. Also, don't forget I upload a new video here on YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1.
The hell?
It's 2 in the morning, and a man is walking home from work in Dayton, Ohio, when the ground opens up beneath his feet and swallows him whole.
What the hell?
Walking casually walking, and the concrete underneath me collapsed.
Before he knows it, he is staring up at a complete stranger who is pointing a camera at him from about 10 feet above. Also sticking up from the ground like a spear next to him is a broken piece of steel bar used to reinforce the sidewalk. It gave way just a few feet from where he landed and nearly went straight through him. Somehow, despite falling through a jagged chunk of sidewalk, he is unscratched and able to move. Rescue workers eventually get him out with a ladder before any more of the sidewalk breaks off and seals him inside. The city later explains that this was likely due to a high volume of basements in the area, so if you happen to live here, watch your step. Watching these videos on full screen is a major test of courage, so if you want to hang out in the comment section instead, I really don't blame you.
For story number 1, forget everything that he said. Somebody was out to get that mother clucker. That's all I'm saying. But look, I want to take it back. I want to go through some of these videos. Number 11, let's start with that cluck shit. I felt like he was ready to die. Or like he was about them games, about that cluck life, because you not seeing a train, okay, I understand that. You not hearing a train, I don't understand. You not feeling the vibrations of a train, and especially you within a couple of feet from a train, you not feeling the train? I don't understand that. I don't understand you not feeling the vibrations of a train, and then you not hearing the actual train. So I feel like you definitely about that cluck life. I don't care if you had headphones in or whatever. Like there's been times where I've had some Beats headphones, or like I'll be in my car, music turned up all the way, bass booming, right? And I still can hear the train as loud as day. Like, come on, and you right there. So, yeah. I felt like you was just ready to just risk everything. Number 10 is kind of scary with the fire, and then like the person like going through each balcony to get down. That's wow. Jesus. Number 9. Number 9 really gotta take the cake. Number 9 really has to like put the cherry on top. How you gonna bring a lighter near a gas station, inside of a gas station, right? Let alone near a pump where gas goes. That doesn't. You're more than a dumbass. I'm still working on that word. And why would Chill say next time you filling up your gas tank, just be on the lookout, because there might be somebody out there, or it might be somebody doing exactly what he's doing on the other side of the gas shits. Why would you say that? You jinx everybody that watched this video. Jesus. Just going through the video. Number 5 with the police chase. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, there definitely were some. No. The people in the car, except for the leader, I mean, granted, they were all dumbasses, but like, when they stopped the car and they was all of them was about to get out, except that one that really got out and started hauling ass for some odd reason, like he wasn't going to get caught, even though there was a helicopter watching his every move on camera. Everybody else stayed in the car. It was like, it's really no point for us to even be running. It's really not. But he should have just listened. But you always got that one person, you always got that one friend to always on some dumb shit. You trying to outrun a train. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm not talking about that. You being in a same atmosphere, in a same area as something that sounds like or seems like it's about to cluck you up, that means harm and disrespect. I feel like you just gotta accept your fate. The same. Yeah, and then like number 1, yeah, definitely somebody was out there to get that mother clucker. I don't care what y'all say. That's crazy. That's wow. You gonna fall deep inside the shits, right? And then there was the long ass pole that came really clucking close to you, right? that was about to clock all, that was about to end your life. Somebody was out to get you, out for you. I don't know who it was. I don't know what it was. Maybe the IRS. I don't know. That's none of my business though. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.